Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Elizabeth, but I just go by Beth. And today we are doing episode 19 of our Epic the Musical Parallel/Analysis series. And today we are going to be discussing or going over the song No Longer You from the Underworld Saga. And this song is loaded. I'm just gonna say that right now. It is loaded with stuff. So we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, is it just me? Or does that beginning staccato, the whole do 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 kind of sound like a slowed down version of Cersei's motif? Which makes sense because in the song There Are Other Ways from the Cersei saga, Cersei mentions that there is a brilliant prophet. Problem is his prophet is dead. And she sends them to the underworld. So I think it makes sense that the song starts out with a modified version of her motif. So. No, really? I'm kidding. This guy's amazing. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home, but that's not a world I know. What? Okay, so this next part, the chorus, is literally a prophecy of what's going to happen in the next few sagas. So, I'm just going to stop after each one and just tell you what song that section is referencing. So I see a song of past romance. Suffering, because Odysseus. So Suffering is from the Thunder Saga. It's the first song in the Thunder Saga. And it is the song where a siren disguises herself as Penelope. So the Song of Past Romance is referring to that. I see the sacrifice of man. That is in reference to Scylla, which is the third song in the Thunder Saga, where Odysseus sacrifices 6 men in order to escape her. So the portrayals of betrayal is in reference to the song Mutiny, again from the Thunder Saga, where Odysseus feels like, where Eurylochus feels like Odysseus betrayed him. So. And then the Brothers' Final Stand is in reference to Thunderbringer, where Odysseus chooses to sacrifice his crew instead of sacrificing himself. So, and I could be wrong. It could be Mutiny. It could be referencing both. Both the whole portrayals of betrayal and a Brother's Final Stand could be referencing Mutiny. So, that's kind of like a debatable topic right there. Anyways. Okay, so I know people were conflicted about what this part of the chorus referred to. By the way, as I've mentioned before, Mutiny and Thunderbringer are also part of the Thunder Saga. They're the 4th and 5th songs respectively. But the whole I see you on the brink of death, it took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. Off topic. Anyways, so I figured out that is in reference to the end of Love in Paradise, where Odysseus is on the ledge contemplating whether or not to jump. even though Calypso is telling him, don't jump up, you know, Odie, get away from the ledge. And Love in Paradise is the fourth song of the Wisdom Saga. So that's kind of the interpretation that I got from that part of No Longer You, is that he's debating whether or not to jump off this ledge so that way he can escape Calypso. So we're just gonna move forward. Okay, that is in reference to the song Get in the Water from the Vengeance Saga. It's where Poseidon had forced Odysseus into the water, and now he is essentially drowning. And if you watch the official animatic, you can see those air bubbles coming out of Odysseus's mouth towards the end of the song. So basically he drew his final breath. So. Okay, so this is in reference to the ending of 600 Strike, which is the final song of the Vengeance Saga, where Odysseus basically forces Poseidon into submission and forces him to call off the storm so that way he can make it home. And as Poseidon says, Poseidon basically calls him a monster, which is basically what Odysseus had become at this point. So he was no longer the man that he was at the beginning of the musical. He has now become the monster. Hence, No Longer You. Okay, so this, unfortunately, I am going to have to reference Ithaca in this video, because this next part is completely Ithaca Saga related. So the I See Your Palace Covered in Red, that is in reference to the song Odysseus from the Ithaca Saga, which is the song where he comes home and he, along with Telemachus, slaughter the 108, all 108 suitors that are in his palace. And so the Covered in Red, that's the blood. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, that is in reference, again, to the Ithaca Saga, to the song Hold 'Em Down, where, well, it's either in reference to the 108 suitors in the song Hold 'Em Down, or from the Ithaca Saga, or it could also be in reference to the song Legendary from the Wisdom Saga, when the suitors come into the picture and they basically ask, Antinous, the leader of the suitors, asks Telemachus when Penelope is going to choose a new husband, because they're all thinking that Odysseus is dead, because he had been gone for 20 years at this point. So that's what that is referencing right there. It's referencing the suitors. Okay, so once again, this is another Ithaca Saga reference. This is in reference to the song Would You Fall in Love with Me Again, which is the final song of the Ithaca Saga and also the final song in the musical. It's the song where Odysseus finally reunites with Penelope. And the man with the trail of bodies that Tiresias is referring to is Odysseus himself, because Odysseus had literally just finished killing all the suitors. So that's what the trail of bodies is. And I could see the trail of bodies also being the men that he had lost along the way. So, and we're just gonna continue. Suffering, Scylla, Mutiny, Thunderbringer, Love in Paradise, Get in the Water, 600 Strike, okay, so the choir singing Odysseus at the end of the song, at that part, is paralleled in the song Odysseus from the Ithaca Saga. Multiple times, over and over and over again. That part specifically is paralleled towards the end. It makes more sense if you watch the official and animatic, but it's where Odysseus decapitates Melanthius when he says, this will be your fate. So, but the chanting of Odysseus is paralleled in that song, is said over and over again in that song. I cannot find words today. So, and then so that was it for the song No Longer You. And so the next song will be, the next video I will be analyzing the song Monster. That has a lot of stuff in it as well. Basically it is a turning point song for Odysseus. And so anyways, if you like what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.